volume is going to be perfect as well. So I think we're here and we're ready to go. The racers have both readied up and they've started the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Yeah, there's just going to be a little bit of lag here on the starting. But that's just because of the way that we're capturing it. So Avonis, I've actually, did I send you that link? I can't remember. No, I didn't. That'll help you get in sync with the commentary here. All right, so we are here, we are racing, and it should be a very fun time. I believe we're going to be using game audio from Sparox here at the start. So here at the beginning of the race, both players are naming the 3 first characters, Chrono, Luca, and Marley, down to 1 character. It saves quite a bit of time. And they're also doing the very first menu where they're setting their battle speed to 1. And they're setting their battle cursor to memory. Memory is very helpful. Sorry for the dead air here, guys. Just making sure everything is a-okay for your viewing pleasure. Alright, so right here, it's easiest to just run down, talk to the shopkeeper, which progresses the story trigger, and we can move forward from there. One thing that we've been looking into recently is the candy skip is almost a free couple seconds. Some players tried for it. It looks like Sparox did try for it a little bit there. It's literally only a second that you'll save, but it's a pretty cool skip, and it's necessary for gameplay like New Game Plus if you're looking to try and take the world record, like my co-commentator here. Looks like we lost Avonis, so I'm going to try and bring him up a slightly different way. It's a cool little skip here at the beginning. If you notice, Chrono's kind of prompted to get on the telepod, but if you just talk to Marley, you actually skip Chrono's demonstration of the telepod, and you move forward from there. Alright, so this is the first 5 minutes of the game. There's not too much that's happening here. We're sort of just getting into the story. But as you noticed at the beginning, everyone started with a fresh, save game free cart. or save file, however you want to think about it, but there's no save file, so when they start the game, they start on the very first possible RNG. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Ah, here we go. I'm fine, and you?
Very good. All right.
Nice.
So we now have our co-commentator back. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. Do you want to tell them about this blue imp battle here? The viewers?
Um,
Pretty straightforward.
it's pretty simple. I mean, you have to hold X for the first one, then release it for the second one, and he has to attack you before you kill the other twos. That's it basically to hold your RNG manipulation.
Exactly, yes.
Uh,
It's very important that you get attacked by both of them. The RNG window there is actually kind of tight.
yeah, and after that we have the awesome bird skip. If you screw that up, you already lose your RNG manipulation. And lose like 20 seconds, maybe more. Depends on the pattern you get.
Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. I've noticed that if you fail the bird skip, if you do the first Poli fight after you get Luca really quickly, then you can
Mm-hmm.
actually kind of jump back on RNG if you use the old strategy for the second fight in the forest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's interesting. I never tried that.
yeah. Well, the way that they're using RNG within the first two fights is you target the same guy with both characters, and the character dies, and then so the other character will attack another enemy. But when that happens, you cause an RNG jump, and the good Naga Et window is actually a little bit later than normal.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually like if you fail the bird skip, you can still end up hitting the good Naga Et window.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm gonna have to raise the volume of you just a little bit. There we go. That should be much better, actually.
By the way, you can screw this cutscene here right up. If you hold down, can be. It's possible that you just run away without triggering the cutscene, and that happens to me before, and it's pretty annoying in a run.
Yeah, it is very annoying in a run. Like I remember, I think Obda ended up doing that at the $1 million Chrono Trigger run. It's like it's something that you don't really even notice, but the room stays blue. That's like the only way that you'd really notice is that you can walk out while the room's blue. But I've done that myself at least twice. You know, it's just one of those things that you never expect to happen. You think it's all one cutscene, but they just happen to stagger it as two.
It's happened to everyone, I think. If you run this game, there's so much stuff that you can screw up. It's unbelievable.
Oh, I know what happened. Skype lowers the volume of everything else. If you want to keep talking for a little bit, I'm just going to do a little behind the scenes stuff.
It's nothing going on right now. I mean, it's a cutscene. We see Maul is dead, and we're waiting for the first battle. Let's see what there happens. I don't know why, but Acefrog stream doesn't work for me with your link.
Oh, it's not working for you?
Yeah, only the Sparox is working for me.
All right. That should probably fix it.
Okay, here we go. Sparox attack the bottom very fast. That's good. And you have to attack the top one with both characters to set up your RNG on the right position.
Yeah, there's some
he
very
did
good.
very well.
Yeah, he did. There's a good video on Red Slash's channel where he does sort of a walkthrough theory task, and he shows you some of the finer points of the RNG here. It's pretty interesting, and I recommend people go take a look at it. Is that better for you now, Ivanis?
It's still not up. Let me refresh. Nope, it's still not up. And I missed the second fight right here. Did he get it?
Oh.
It's a good old technical issues. Now both don't work for me.
Oh, both. Yeah, I just tried to reset them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this might be his best choice. Oh, here we go. Now it works.
Perfect.
Oh, okay. That looks better.
Yeah, you'll get a slightly different experience than on Jerry's channel.
Acefrog did not get the right pattern here. Got attacked first. It happens to me too. It has something to do, I think, with your positioning on the first Roly Rider fights. And this can screw up your RNG manipulation of the Nagas. Because he had the problem, he can only firewall 2 of them. And he tried to wait a little bit, but then the Nagas decide to attack you before you do the firewall. Also, let's see what next fight throws to him. What pattern? Okay, now the interesting part begins. Let's see what is. Okay, Sparox goes the upper way and doesn't pick up the revive. In general, I like to pick up the revive because if you are off RNG, you can take a risk and don't use the earlier shelter. You can just go straight.
Yeah, you're talking about if Chrono dies in the bugger fight or something like that. There's a lot of different spaces where it's kind of important for the experience.
Yeah, bugger fight or the first acid fight. The red one is acid, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Chrono can get hit there if you're off.
Yeah, both didn't pick it up. I disagree with that, but let's see. Oh, Sparox is already on the next fight. And it's easy to screw that up too. Because if you wait too long to firewall the blue guys.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, it's interesting that there's actually like multiple fights here. But as soon as you trigger one of them, then the other ones sort of disappear. If you get in the fight from one of the side triggers, the order of who gets attacked is actually changed, because they're in different positions within the battle. So if you wait for Frog's first attack input, you can see if Frog or Luca gets hit, and then you attack the other one to cancel his attack and save the animation frames, basically.
Yeah. Oh, and he got... Oh no, he didn't got the right RNG, of course. He had the problem with the Naga fight. Oh, and he attacked with Luca. You should never attack with Luca. Because she never kills one. That's a little mistake from him. And Sparox is already on his fade out. Save anywhere. Looks very good. Did he safety save? Yeah, okay, he got it. Nice.
Oh, was there no safety save?
He did a safety save.
Okay, good.
But he got the skip. And okay. I was pretty sure he forgot his power tabs, but he used it afterwards right now. Oh,
Oh, what
what
just
is
happened
going
there?
on? Yeah.
Oh, that seems like an accidental.
Did he press the wrong button?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very bad.
That's very, very bad. Yeah, that overwrites your save files too.
Yes.
It looks like he's gonna start from the start again. Hope he's got 15, almost 16 minutes to make up. That's very unfortunate. Yeah, the emulator hotkeys. It's something I actually just have 2 versions of SNES 9X. One with that I do all my emulator practice on. But if I am doing a run, I try and play on one where I know that it's all disabled. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah. That's yeah. Might be GG already.
We'll have to see. If Sparox has a perfect run from here on in, it's most likely GG, but anything could happen.
Yeah, but he can, because he has a lead of 16 minutes.
Yeah, that's a very big lead.
He can take it very safe. Everything that you can screw up, you can take safety safe. Well, I think that's a lesson for Acefrog.
Yeah, it's a hard lesson to learn.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be laughing. Alright. Well, it looks like Sparox just saved Marley from the empty Aether. Alright. I'm actually a little hyped. Like, this could still be fine. I don't know. Probably not, but I like to stay optimistic.
Yeah, for sure. Everything can happen. I mean, you can screw up the robot. That's 6 minutes or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, like a death on our series is what, about 6 minutes? Yeah, maybe a little bit less. But yeah, it's the whole factory basically.
Yep. There has to be a lot of stuff happen to through this game.
All right.
To throw this game.
Sparox hit the reverse bird skip. It's a pretty neat little trick. I believe it was discovered by SNES Warrior. Where you're able to save, and when you reload, the game thinks that you've come into the area from where you're going, and the way that the battle triggers are set up, if you come from the entrance from the world map, there's a trigger you walk over which turns on the battle that you get into. So by saving and reloading, you reset it to its default situation, and you're able to walk past the battle trigger.
Yeah, and the second part of the skip is very funny to do. I always do the safety threads. So you can walk up, then the bird comes under you, and you bump into the bird, and then you go straight to the right.
I've seen people do that.
That's safe threads for it.
Yeah, you like aim a little bit too high, and then you go back and touch the bird, and then you keep going, and it sort of lines you up.
That lines you up, exactly. That's backup threads for that, basically. If you're not sure you got it, you are in the right position, you can bump into the bird and go straight over the bridge.
Well, they were both at lean square at the same time.
The mighty RNG comes up. The first one, the guilty
Yeah,
or not.
and I mean, 6 seconds is quite a lot of time in this game. I mean, when battles go bad, sometimes it's really only like 12 seconds. So 6 seconds of pure RNG just in text, kind of a deal.
Yep. And let's see if he overmash. That's one of the parts that I normally do often.
I do that. I used to do that a lot, but ever since I've been working on the visual cues, it's a little bit easier for me. Basically, after Chrono's brought in, and they both have their spiel, then your lawyer will say something, and then the first text box where the chancellor steps down, you have to make your input. So you just use that as your cue to stop mashing and wait to do your input. And then it's the same thing for the second. He actually moves before he talks, so you can stop mashing. Although you want to mash through the first text box, and then it's the second text box where you need to make your input.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I do. It's the same.
But sometimes you're just looking at chat, looking at the stream.
Yeah, that's what happens to me normally. And okay, Acefrog is on the imps again. Did he got the magic pixel?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It kind of
No,
looks like
no.
it. He's a little off center a little bit.
No, he didn't got it.
Does that actually save time?
Yes, of course. Because the right imp attacks you faster, and your ATB on the left imp fills up a little bit more
Interesting.
before he attacks you. I think it's 1/4 of a second.
It still
Something like
matters. The big thing
Yes.
is you have to notice that you get it in order to make use of it.
Yeah.
Because if you attack that other imp before he attacks you, then it can kind of mess things up a little bit.
It cannot happen when you have the magic pixel. You can, when you have the magic pixel, you can hold X straight. Oh, and Sparox got not guilty. Rip 5 seconds.
Yeah, well, now it's Acefrog's game, obviously. Yeah, there's a lot of tricky skips coming up.
Yeah, I say when Acefrog gets 4 times new blessing, he gains 16 minutes.
4 new blessing, yeah.
I think that is a good deal. Yeah, the gel can be very stupid sometimes. Because of the fucking guards.
Yeah, they are very, very troll, the guards. They're very RNG, and there are ways to take it safe, but the window is still kind of small, especially for the second guard.
Yeah, the second guard is mostly the troll guard or the heart attack guard.
Yeah, because you can attack him the frame that he turns around, so you think you got caught, but you're lucky enough to get your input in just before he turns around.
And that happens very often, I think, at least to me, that he turns around and want to talk to me. Okay, let's see if he's on the right RNG manipulation. if Sparox Cyclone's the guard that is coming up, he has the battle for 60 damage. He's on the right RNG manipulation for the Dragon Tank. But if he gets caught by one guard or both, he is off RNG and has to do a backup strat.
Yeah, it's about 30 seconds slower for the fight, plus the other battle that you got into.
Oh, he's on the wrong RNG.
That's unfortunate.
So there are two backup strats basically. There's one with the 3 fire wheels, and there's one when you only got one battle. It's faster than the three fire wheel strats, but I did not know how to do it. But there is one.
I'm gonna have to ask you for that battle after the stream. I don't know the backup battle there if you get one fight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do that.
I just normally default to fire whirl.
Oh, here we go. Sparox did a very good fade out. Was not bad. And here's first guard. And he's already a dick. Okay, what was decent?
Okay. Oh wow. He went for it on the next guard. I
Oh.
suppose the cost isn't very high if you're already off RNG, but that was very good. Like I love to see that. There are little tricks where if he's facing down, if you see a little jump in his animation, that means that you know his timer has started again. So you can make your attempt there, but it's a little more difficult to notice.
Yeah, and you need a lot of balls of steel to
Yep.
do that. I did not do this at all. That's too risky. Because I don't want to play the game again over and over again, the early game.
Yeah, the early game is... I don't want to say it's a little bit slow. There's a lot of very important, very interesting battles. But there is a lot of cutscenes sort of setting up the story, as with any RPG, really. The pacing for this speedrun, though, like, as soon as you get past Yakra Skip and the trial, it's just go, go, go from then on in.
Yeah. To the point you get the Mesamune, then you have like 10 minutes cutscenes.
Yeah.
Again. And Acefrog is off RNG. I think he got not the bird skip. So he has to improvise again.
I say more often than not, you kind of end up in the lucky battle.
Yeah, we will see it.
Yeah, he got 2.
Oh, yeah, it looks... Oh, 2, okay.
It's definitely not the right window, but some of the windows aren't too bad on this battle. It's just the ones where they get you the slow spell.
Yep.
If you can get this off before he gets a slow spell. Oh. There he goes. Nice.
Yeah, nice. Not bad. Funny thing about Dragon Tank is the RNG manipulated strategy is kinda risky because of the last input you have to do.
Yeah.
If you don't do it fast enough, you get overrolled by the Dragon Tank and you die.
I
That's
always
the good
took
thing
that.
about the 3 Firewheel strats because it's slower, but it's safer.
It's very safe. When you're using a tonic, it's very safe.
Yeah, you should not die. It's basically impossible if you would use one tonic.
Yeah, because... Oh, it looks like he's getting a good amount of crits here at the end of the fight, too, where it counts the most.
Yeah, looks not bad.
There we go. That was a 29 Dragon Tank.
29.
Actually, plus, like, 12 seconds for the stream. So about 29:15.
Oh, okay. It's not that bad. It's okay. Without RNG manipulation,
Yep, that's about the 30 seconds that you expect to lose.
it's okay time. And he's of course a new runner, so...
Yep.
But he has a, what is this BB 158? It's not that bad. Sub 2 is always good.
Yeah, whenever I get sub 2, I'm happy with it. I'd love to get my average to a sub 155, but there's a lot of work in between 2 hours and 155.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You have to hold your RNG manipulation.
Yeah.
That is your sub 55, 155. And of course you have to get a decent Magus castle. Not a good one, but don't fall into a pit.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah,
And
the
hold your
pits are the
RNG.
scariest part of that castle for me every time.
Yeah.
Scarier than Slash.
I have a lot of problems with that on console. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see the diamonds on the floor on the console.
Yeah.
You get such a nice contrast when you're practicing on emulator.
Yep. Okay, Acefrog is done with his battles for the first part, and he hopefully don't reset his game with a lot.
Yep. I actually noticed that on my last run that I was doing. It was lucky that I was playing on console, but I kept on smashing the my save state keys when I failed to skip because I wanted to just try it again.
Oh. And he does the safety save, of course. That's important. And let's see if Sparox overmashed the last text box and go through the portal again.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
We lost stream here. We'll see if we get it back here. Let's hope.
And the lap 16 is very tricky, and wow, he got a very good first red cycle, but he dropped it a little bit. He did take it a little bit too safe. I know he got caught by the second one and has to go the way around. And he triggered the battle. Because you have to hug the walls to avoid this battle. If you don't get the trick with the red thingy. Okay, and Acefrog is done with his Yakra skip.
Okay, both my window captures just broke.
So
I'll get this fixed up in a second.
okay, the Guardian skip is coming up. It's so very easy one basically. The only thing what you have to do, you have to switch your X key to another one to avoid a battle. Because in the Guardian room there's a battle trigger that is binded on your X button.
Yep.
And let's see. Did he already did it? Ah, here we go. He does his maneuvering right before. And he did it very well. Oh. Huh, he missed it once. Oh, I know what he did. He pressed start before he opens the menu. And that screws his fade out a little bit up. But he got it. Let's see if Acefrog gets the big huge frog skip. Here we go. Nice one. And let's see if Sparox can catch the rat. Frame perfect, of course. That's the goal for every
Yep.
race.
The
Frame
rat swag
perfect.
is real.
I cannot do it on console. I don't know, I'm so bad at console.
Well, it is technically slower, but it's very, very swaggy.
Oh, okay, he catch the rat. It's very good. Acefrog got a reverse bird skip very, very well. And the Beatles room. Let's see how he does that. That's very interesting. It's a very hard room to master.
It is, especially coming back out the other way.
No, I think the first time you go through is harder because you have only a couple of, I don't know, this is 1 second. You can go through the last beetle before he goes up.
Oh yeah, you go for that. That's too swag for me. I would fail that every time, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's very hard. I don't go every time for it. I go only for it. I have it like I have a feeling for it. You have to feel if you get it or not. If you don't have the mind for it, don't do it. It screws up your RNG manipulation. And you trigger the battle, of course. And in the reverse Beatles room, you can when you're on the bugger and the two rats, if you are fast enough, you can go between the two rats and don't have to wait.
Yeah, there's a couple windows. The fastest window gets you there at the earliest time where there is room to get by. And then there's a middle window where you're gonna have to wait just a little bit.
Oh, he triggered. Oh no, he waited. I was.
Yeah, I thought he triggered the battle there too.
Yeah. Yeah, he could go there in between the rats, but he takes it safe. And that is what the fast strategy does. You go between the two rats and don't trigger the bugger fight. That's very swaggy and saves a little bit of time.
Yeah, when you see a runner pull it off, it's pretty hype, to be honest.
I think I don't do it in the tournament race because I think that's too risky for a tournament race. Depends on how far I'm ahead.
Yeah, that's very true. That's the whole other dynamic of a tournament.
If I'm already like 1 minute ahead, I can go for it because it doesn't throw me off that much and I'm still ahead. But I don't think that will happen against BGG.
Yeah, he's been putting in a lot of work. I'm excited to see that race.
Oh, and he's picking up some mid-tonic. Interesting. Before he triggers the mighty race. I know Sparox has problem with that race. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, this race can be a little trolly.
Yeah, depends on
your last bounce off of him, basically.
Yeah. The bouncing is the important thing.
Yeah, you can play the race however you want, and as long as you play the last 100 the same, then you should be pretty safe. But it is faster to bounce off the front of Johnny into the finish line.
Yeah.
It also looks really cool.
He could basically go for safety safe threats and just bump into him. And when he sees like 50 rest or something, he can go straight forward and press B and wins the race. Because he has enough time. He don't have to risk here something.
That was tight.
Oh, that was very close.
Yeah, I kind of jumped in my chair a little bit. All right, so it looks like Sparox has done a really good job to keep his lead and not let anything anything go too wrong for him.
Oh, and Acefrog got still not guilty. That's sad.
Oh, I suppose, yeah. Okay, he did the safety heal. I'm not sure if he used the Enerton or if he used a shelter
Yeah,
there.
he used the Anaton
Yeah.
on the Aristom, I think, is it?
Yeah. Right after the cutscene, or you can use it right before the cutscene at any point while you're traveling through there.
Yeah, I did it before. Because he's not on the right RNG. It's a good safety strat.
Absolutely.
But you don't have to do it in this in the bugger fight. You don't need to heal. There's always a way to survive.
But with no shelter, or sorry, with no revive, it might be a little riskier, I suppose. But you should be able to kill the bugger that's gonna attack Chrono. Like, you should be able to.
Depends on your oh fuck, got it. Whatever. Depends on your experience of the game. If you know what you do. I don't have trouble with it. Because I cannot die on that fight. It's impossible.
Yeah.
But I can die on the next fight.
Yes.
If the red one decides to attack Chrono. But you have normally the control over the bugger fight.
Yeah, and you have to get 5 bad damage rolls in order to get attacked. You can normally get 5 attacks off before that first orange slime will be able to...
I got it today on a run.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, I got very bad damage rolls. And I missed 1 damage and then he just decided to attack Chrono. And in the no LSS route I don't pick up the revive. Because of the heal that you need. I don't want to screw up my menu.
Acefrog just got the 60 on the guard. So he should be able to shave 30 seconds off of his deficit here.
His opponent. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, he dropped it. Oh my god.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. He did take it very slow. And he dropped it. That's unfortunate. So, Sparox is on the acid fight. Let's see if you get good damage rolls. Oh, 2 is not that bad. Whoa, he got instantly attacked after 1 attack. But he got a crit with Robo, with 6. Nice. Got very lucky on that fight. Wow, the damage rolls are real. And Acefrog got a good first guard.
So I'm asking chat here, what slime pattern do you think that Sparox is going to run into? Is he going to get 5 greens, 5 reds? What mix? What do you guys think?
And Acefrog got a very good second guard. Oh, I think Acefrog is not moving the stairs, right? He just hold left, I think, and right, not diagonally.
Oh, yeah, that's a...
That's a...
It's definitely, it makes sense for movement, like, it is very, very fast to go through stairs diagonally. Because stairs, at least some stairs, not all stairs, they'll treat you like a corner where they push you and you move slower.
Yep. Oh, and he takes a safety save for the TT fight. That's alright.
Oh, it looks like 3 reds, 2 greens was the right call.
With bad spawns. He has very bad spawns. Oh, and he cyclones directly. Let's see if he gets a counterattack. Oh, he didn't get the counterattack. That's very good. And he used his rocket punch on a red one. I disagree with that. You always should use a rocket punch for the green ones. Because the green ones takes always more damage.
Yeah, and they have less HP as well.
Yep, and he gets one counterattack because of the cyclone. And he did it again. You always do 1 or 2 damage with the rocket punch, I think. That's not a good
Oh,
strategy.
on the orange slimes? Yeah.
Yeah, you should never rocket punch a red one. And if you get 5 red ones, you can do 1. And that's only because if you do shelter skip in the Magus caster to set up the tech on Robo. That's the only reason to do 1 rocket punch on reds. If you have 5 of them.
Oh, I suppose that's a good idea. Never thought about that. I mean, it's so far before Magus. But yeah, Robo doesn't.
Oh, he got overrolled. He
Oh
did his
no.
Firewall too late. But he did a safety save.
Rewarded for the safety save.
Yes.
Yeah, that window at the very end is very tight.
Yes, it is.
There is a mechanic of ATB wait, which you can abuse there by opening the menu, the tech menu, and then closing and opening it to allow the ATB just to increment a little bit, and you're able to get to where it's definitely slower, but if you're unsure that you're going to hit it, it's a safer way to attempt it.
Exactly. I think you can also do your battle speed down on 3. It's also a way to do it. What is Blackjack's threats?
Autovino was the one who guessed 3 reds and 2 greens.
Oh, okay.
But it's the most
Gotcha.
common.
Yeah. Sadly but true. And
So, moment of truth here. There's a couple different strategies you can. It depends on the input lag of the TV that you're on, basically. If you know that your TV is a little bit slow or behind, I find that the double tap is better for the first cyclone here. But if you get like a very good refresh rate CRT TV, you can just wait and press it as soon as you see it, and you should still be on the early window.
I always watch the ATB. That's what I do for the fight. And it's very important to get the first attack of this Chrono. Because if you don't get the first attack off, you can die if you get a very bad pattern. What is going on? So... And he's done with his Dragon Tank fight, Acefrog.
It looks
Okay.
like there's a question here in chat about if you fail the backup load for Dragon Tank. Unfortunately, the way that RNG manipulation works is when you're doing your backup loads, you're aiming for a window, and you need a specific value in order to manipulate your crits. So that's why we have our load before the first guard fight. And that fight is what sets up the criticals. You'd be able to set up the same Dragon Tank like attack pattern, but your criticals would not be manipulated.
And Sparox got very lucky here with attacks of the robos. They did only focus Chrono because he didn't got the first cyclone in before they attack.
I see, yes.
Oh, that's... He has to get the cyclone off before the background attacks. Oh, that will be interesting. He might be die here.
Yeah, this is a very tense fight right now.
The problem is if one of your party members die, you have
Okay.
problems with your RNG manipulation. But looks very good.
Okay, our series down.
Wow, he was very lucky.
Very,
Holy.
yeah. He was in a position where if he got attacked by all three, if he'd let the ATB go a little bit further, and all three hit Chrono, then yeah, it could be bad.
Very, very bad. But yeah. I mean, it's basically it's a very easy fight, but if you didn't got the first attack up, your mind is blowing up and you are thinking the whole time, you die, you die, you die, and yeah,
Yep.
sometimes it works out, but mostly not.
My very first Magus race, this was probably about 2 years ago, I died to our series, and it was very sad. Very, very sad. Looks like the chat is showing its love for Sparox.
Okay, let's see what Acefrog does with his Lab 16.
Yeah, Lab 16 is a very exciting area. There's so much cool movement.
Yeah. Cool movement, and you can screw up a lot of stuff. Oh, and he bumped into the wall. That's not very good. But he saved it.
So luckily gold doesn't really matter that much for... Oh, that was close.
Oh, whoa. That was very close,
yes. Gold doesn't really matter very much for a Magus run. It's a little more important for any percent no level show skip or 100%. So getting extra steals by the rats, it's not too big of a deal.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So I think the route says only to buy 10 mid tonics when you're doing your shopping. I normally buy 20 or 21. And I just like max out how much I can buy on mid tonics there, and I always have like way too many.
Yeah, but it's safer to get more than you need.
Yeah.
I mean, for the no LSS route, you lose a lot of mid tonics.
Yeah, there are a lot of mid
tonics. You have
tonics.
only 3 to 6 left to use in different ways, but there are 2 strats. You can pick up full tonics later on, but it costs you like 30 or 40 seconds.
Yeah, I really like the full tonic strat. That's the one that I normally did when I was fighting Lavo Shell.
No balls.
No
What's
balls.
Going on, oh, let's see if Sparox gets a good old Specure fight skip.
Yeah, you just need to pay attention and stop mashing when Luca makes her animation.
That's
right. You should be good to go.
And here we go. Oh, and I missed the Guardian skip.
Yeah, it was a pretty clean Guardian skip, actually. Yep. It's a very cool one where you just switch your menu around with any other button but X. The developers decided to be a little sneaky and make X get you into a battle. Very funny when you like consider how a lot of the events are.
What was a spec rat? No.
How all the events are programmed. Like a lot of it is very like piece job. Oh no.
Oh, Sparox goes without the power and magic tap. That's interesting. Did Acefrog miss the rat catch?
Yeah, Acefrog missed the rat catch.
Oh.
The early
Come
one
on.
here. Okay.
You can do it. Here we go.
And Sparox didn't get a crit on Marley over on his screen either.
Yeah, but he forgot to pick up the speed. The speed and magic tab.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, well,
Maybe he goes for the Denador on mountains tabs.
yeah. Yeah,
I
that's
did
lucky.
see him that doing in a run that I watched. Let's see. And I think he has trouble with his Hecarim skip.
Yeah, Hecker and Skip is a nasty one. I go for the one release B right at the door. I find it just a little bit more consistent for me, but it's definitely a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, I don't like the bottom right one anymore. I did, in my first runs, I did the bottom right strategy, but then I decided to do the other way, and I think it's easier. At least for me, it's easier to be release.
Looks like Sparox had a little issue there with that deep door. Some of the doors are very inconsistent in this game as to where their loading zones are, and that one for that battle skip is particularly deep.
Yeah, and he got a very good bat skip. He did it better than me. I have to struggle with it. It's unbelievable. Let's see how the Hecarim skip is going on. Oh, and Acefrog did a good beetle room. Come on, you can do it. Oh, he waited. He should go for it. But he waited for the reds one more cycle. And Sparox missed it again.
That one looked pretty good. I think he just saved over his save though, so let's hope it's good.
Oh, that should be fine, I think.
Yeah, okay. He was confident in it.
Yeah, here we go.
That fight is quite a scary fight to have to do.
Yeah, but if you get the audio cue with Chrono's legs wide open, you always get it on that position.
Yeah. It's definitely the safer setup. For sure. It's definitely the safer setup.
Yeah, it's a safer setup. Oh, let's see if he goes for the end of time stuff anyway, clutch.
I've been practicing that, and that has been trolling me all day.
Dude, I practice that so much, and I get it like from 10 times, I get it 8 times, and when I do a run, what happens?
It's always the 2 of the 10.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
Yeah, I spent a good 2 hours earlier today practicing before the race. I was just practicing Hecarim skip into End of Time Save Anywhere, into Zombor skip into that menu. Just doing that over and over and over again, making sure that I get that right. It's a spot where if you don't make any mistakes, you can save a lot of time.
And looks like Sparox goes for it. Let's see.
I'm excited.
Okay, good text box opening. Got the save point.
And, oh, yeah, he can open the menu. There he goes.
Yeah.
Last part. Very good.
Too early. Here we go. Very nice.
Very, very nice.
A clean end of time save anywhere glitch.
Yeah, I actually try and aim for... Oh, wow, that was a quick bird skip.
Holy moly, yes.
Oh, wow.
That race on Acefrog's side was very close at the end.
There's a lot of exciting stuff going on.
It was like, holy moly. I think you can risk it on that one because you are not... You don't need your RNG you don't have RNG manipulation on that bird skip, so you can go for it.
Yep.
It's not a bad choice. But yeah, I don't have the balls for it.
That's a really tough one to get quick, man.
Yeah. So, and the bugger fight on Acefrog's side. Yeah. Oh, Luca is low HP.
Luca might take some...
I hope he uses shelter before he
Oh,
enters
that
the
damage roll
free.
was 1 too low, but luckily the other attack got in.
Oh, I've never seen that before. That you get a low damage roll on that bugger. With a flame toss.
But that was a Marley attack and a Luca flame toss. Even with the Berserker, low damage rolls on those. You need high damage rolls on both the Berserker attack and the flame toss in order to kill one of those guys.
Okay, that was with Berserker. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it was 55 on the Berserk hit and 40... Oh, the replay sort of jumped for me. Are we dropping frames here? No? Okay.
And... Oh, Sparox didn't got the...
yeah, we are...
skip first try. Let's see. He had a good position, but he didn't press X fast enough. Oh, here we go. That should work. Looks very good. And... Oh, too early? Oh, yes, reset again. But it's very hard to pull it off consistently. So... He did a very good job on that. So... The shopping is coming up. Let's see how fast he can do it. Did he organize? I hope so. Yeah, he did. Okay.
Yeah, that's gotten me a couple times.
That was very clean.
Yeah, it was.
Holy moly. Better than me. I'm so bad at menuing.
And he did the ribbon in the first menu too, which is definitely the good way to do it. I always forget that Berserker sometimes. It's pretty brutal.
Yeah, it screw up your RNG manipulation on standard on mountains on the first fight.
Luckily, you do get a battle, and as long as you pay attention, and you see that Marley has got her red skin on, then you can hopefully remember to take it off.
Oh, interesting. He picked up the, I think, the hammer arm to get more metonics. He bites 31.
Oh, interesting.
And wow, Acefrog didn't use his shelter on that fight before this fight, and it paid off. He was a little bit lucky.
He went for the quick bugger skip too. He got it.
Yeah, it was very close.
I like to pause there just for a little bit. I know it's not optimal, but I'm bad at that particular one. The hitboxes kind of move around a little bit too.
Oh, Sparox did reset. He was on the right RNG. I think he don't know that he can get attacked on that fight with a damage number 6. And
yeah,
still,
I didn't know that until a couple weeks ago, to be honest, when Ottavino told me.
Okay, now he got the right RNG, but I mean, he had it before, but I think he didn't know that.
Yeah, depending on where you trigger that battle, when the screen's scrolling up, sometimes Marley takes a few extra steps upwards, and she's close enough to get hit by the Ogin there.
I think damage rolls 6 and 7 are fine.
Four reds, one green is one of the votes I've seen. We've got more.
And
same pattern.
Yeah, and same spawn. Oh.
He's going for it too.
Yeah,
he might get one counter here, but...
Oh, he might get 2, because he attacked with Luca, the top one, I think.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I thought that bottom one was far enough away.
Oh, no, he attacks the bottom one. Never mind. Decent rolls.
That battle can troll you a little bit, though, where they'll get a tiny little bit of ATB movement in between your character's attacks, even though you've queued them in, and they can move just out of range of like a cyclone or something.
Oh, you got a second counterattack. And yes, Sparox picked up the speed tab and the magic tab on the Denador Mountains.
Very good, very good.
Okay.
It's very important for the Massimian fight. You will definitely fall off of the script because you're not doing enough damage.
That's right.
And Chrono gets his ATB at different times. There's lots of very important reasons to use all those tabs there.
And Acefrog got very good damage rolls on the red ones. Wow, that's crazy.
And a Luca crit for
See.
4? Oh my god.
Holy moly, that's so rare. And
I think that's the most she can do. I could be wrong. She might be able to roll a 3 and crit it to a 6, but...
No.
She's
max.
Yeah, she's still got the air gun, and that is not a very powerful weapon.
And I always think about when Luca crits when I play. Do you know what I get? 1, of course.
Every time.
Every fucking time. Okay. I didn't see if Sparox is still on the right RNG. Should be, I guess. Looks very good.
We can look for the 147 on his last slash and pray. Everything seemed to go well. I didn't notice any extra battles in Denadora, though. The last slash is 147. Yeah, it looks like we're good.
Nice. Let's see if he can pull it off in the real fight. The maximum fight can be a little bit tricky at the end, because when he channels his magic attack, if Chrono's ATB is too far ahead compared to Mars and Lucas, and you slash him out of his, what is it, channeling?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just like storing energy.
Yeah, you fall off the RNG because you don't can pull off the antipod quick enough. That can happen.
There's also a troll where it's based on your movement frame when you enter the room, and if you like hit the side of the stairs a certain way, then Chrono starts the battle in a different position, and he's closer to Massimmune, so you're not able to get your 2 attacks in before Massimmune gets his attack, so it throws the whole script off right off the bat.
Oh, okay.
It happens to me more often than I'd like to admit, but it is kind of RNG.
So, the robo battle on Acefrog. I think he did a safety save. I hope for him. Can always happen to die here. And Sparox gets... Let's see what pattern he gets. The 25 or the 19?
Yeah, it really just ultimately matters how high up he is and where his counterattack goes. If he's low enough, he hits Chrono too. So he's on the 19 HP strat here.
Yes. Let's see if he knows about it. But I think so, I mean.
Yeah, it's all in the notes.
Yeah, but I know about Chrono trigger races right here that didn't know how this works. And Acefrog got the first Cyclone off.
Excellent.
That's very good. And he got... Oh, did he got hit for 30? The first one? 30, 32, 30?
Wow, everyone hit Chrono there.
That's okay. When you get 30, 32, 30, I think Luca gets attack on the punches.
Looks like he's going for a safety?
What is
no. Okay.
No.
If you want to be
Yeah.
really safe, you can target one of the guys in the further back with the
to
flame
kill
toss. Sometimes it kills both, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, Sparox is playing very well. He did a good job on that fight. here we go. Archery is down on Acefrog side. Very clean fight. Very good.
Alright, so that was 109.30. For both of them. And our series is about, what, about 15 minutes away from Massimmune? I guess it really depends on how these skips are going to go for him.
Yeah. Let's see if Sparox knows about in the frog forest, if he knows about the 2 frogs that have no battle trigger.
Yeah. Once I found out about that, it made that so much less of a headache.
Yeah, it's so easy if you know it.
Ooh, it looks like he forgot to go to the frog forest. Let's hope he notices here soon. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's very important, mainly just to progress the story.
Yeah, you have to do it, otherwise I think Melchior didn't trigger. Oh, that was very close.
Yeah, he almost got hugged by that frog.
And my second screen is again off.
Let me see if I can fix that for you.
Yeah, here we go. New route. Otavino, please. So, nothing important is going on.
We're gonna get a no news.
Oh, sad.
Very sad face.
Yeah, and Sparox knows about the 2 frogs. That has no battle trigger. So...
Yeah, there's a lot of sort of just fetch quests here. But it's very important to do them in the right order, because if you get into extra battles, then you'll fall off of RNG.
Yeah, and I mean, for the next part, RNG is not that much required, but it's of course better to have it. I mean, it saves a couple of, I think Nispel fight with 3 lightnings is, I don't know, 20 seconds?
Yeah, something
30
like that.
maybe?
Alright. Specchio skip for Acefrog as well. These portals are almost synchronized.
Yeah. Let's see if he goes for the speed and magic tap in the Medina village or not.
Yeah, I can't think it... Like, I don't think it's really that much different. Like, it's really more for the menus and the organization to get the tabs early. Because I don't think it really is too much difference time-wise to get the speed tab and magic tab here compared to Denadoro.
I think this is faster because you don't have the... for the magic tab you have to talk to this white guy 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
And the speed tab blocks your movement.
Yeah, there's also that fact about the tabs too.
Yeah, I think that is still faster to go into the village and pick it there up. And multi-site is not a crit on Acefrog's side.
Wah wah.
And Sparox is on the way to the one battle depends on the frame you trigger the text boxes.
That looks good. Yeah, the
Oh, I think the first one was a little bit too fast. Oh no, he's right. Okay.
yeah, the first one doesn't matter at all. It's just the second one.
Oh, it's just the second one?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just mashed through the first one, and then I wait to see the Reptite kiss the side of the screen to close the second one.
Yeah, you have to fix the new bot, dude.
At one point, I spent a good hour reloading and getting into this battle, trying to figure out what RNG would make them move in the right way. And luckily, someone was there to point out that no, it's actually the text box that you're closing that has to do with how they move in the battle. It's very strange.
Can you fix the Moobot? He has wrong races.
No, I don't have access to Mubot. That's all Jerry, I think.
Oh, okay. And our mastermind Ottavino says that the pickups are the same, but the menuing is a factor why you do it.
Okay, so Hecker and Skip here for Acefrog.
Let's see if you can pull it off first try. And he does the safe threats too.
Yeah.
Oh, and he reloads directly. It's a better way to do it. It's easier to get it if you reload.
Yeah, it's pretty much guaranteed if you reload, as long as you're able to open up the menu.
And he got it. Nice.
Yeah.
Second try. Not bad. Oh, and Sparox got a encounter he don't want to get. So he is not anymore on the right RNG, I think.
No, not anymore.
The fun fact is if you get the battle on Trace Mountain in 680? No, what is the name?
Oh, Truce
Where you have to
Canyon?
do the Trace Canyon, yeah. If the one imp hits you, it doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
You are still on the right RNG.
Yeah, the RNG along here, you're pretty much just looking for hitting your right windows, because you're not really looking to get your crits manipulated until just before Nizbel. So the battle just before Nizbel is where you need to be very sure that you run away quick enough in order for your crits to line up properly.
And let's see if he goes for the end of time save anyway glitch. Acefrog, you can do it, I know it.
He's going for it. Oh. Robo got a little cameo there.
Oh, Robo is sad. Let's see. Okay. He's
No.
on the right position. Oh, he didn't got it. I think he he got the wrong frame because the position was very good.
Yep, everything else seemed fine. Yeah, there's still a 1 in 4 chance of failing that. It might be a little bit less with the ABA button press.
Oh, and he didn't got the bird skip. But it doesn't matter. That's part of the game. It only loses a little bit of time because you have to run away.
Yeah, we definitely have 5 more rounds, 5 more matches coming up for this current round of the tournament. The next round is going to be very, very busy. There's going to be a lot of races because we get all of the players with their buys showing up in the next round. So we have 4 extra races on top of what we already have now. Alright, so we got Kino skip here on Sparox's side. Taking the fade out safe, but in order to get it first try, it's definitely worth it. Sucks to drop the Kino fade out.
Yeah.
And you did
So
good not to get stuck in behind there too.
The movement is not so easy on that skip because you have to go down right.
Yeah, you gotta get around that boulder or tree stump or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's not that easy. Let's see if we can get a clean jungle. Looks very good.
We got a question about how the buys were decided. The buys were decided based on runners who already had a verifiable Magus time. And so the top 7 runners ended up getting buys into the next round, and then every other runner that didn't have a posted time was just seeded based on when they applied for the tournament. It seemed like the fairest way to do it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's how you ended up with the buy.
I was wondering
Yeah,
why I'm 5th.
Well,
I think 5th.
Yeah, you got those sick 80% and 100% times. I know you're personally not happy with them, but we all believe sub 3 will happen.
Yeah, give me one more week. One more week. And yeah, Sparox is not on the right RNG. That's for sure. And Acefrog is going for a Somber skip right now. Let's see. If he can pull it off first try.
That looks pretty good, actually. Might have been 1 frame or 1 pixel early.
Yeah, that was 1 pixel. Definitely.
There, that's good. When Chrono's got sort of that flat front with his 1 knee up, you're pretty certain that you've got the right frame. He's giving her. He's going for it. That second one looked good too.
Yes, should be fine. And Sparox has some trouble in the dino lair. I don't know how to call this cave.
Yeah, I believe that's right. Reptite lair.
Oh, Reptite lair. Yeah, that should be the right name. I had some trouble with Last Runaway. And let's see. Nispel should be no big deal.
Yeah, Nizbel's not scary. You're just looking to save time against him. The worst thing that can happen with Nizbel is instead of doing his ground pound attack at the first, that he does a direct attack on one of your characters. And if he does that to Luca, she has a chance to die from 2 lightning attacks. But we got the ground pound, so he should be fine. The direct attack is actually pretty rare for a first move by him.
Yeah, I think I got it only once.
Yeah, even if you are like late on your windows, it's pretty far away.
And Acefrog didn't sell everything after the Chrono unequipment. That's interesting. He does it later on. I disagree with that because you do your selling faster when you sell everything after the Chrono unequip. Because you don't have to watch where's my armor that I have to sell.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely a little bit more optimal to do it on the Raptor unequipping Chrono. But maybe he did it backwards one time, and just as a way to make sure that if he messed it up, he still has the equipment in order to be able to recover. Because that's...
Oh, and Acefrog did a tech menu tab in the runaway, so I'm not sure if he's on the right RNG. That will be interesting.
I didn't notice how long his load was, but it should be fine. It's not a very hard load to hit.
It's 1 to 1.25, I think.
Yeah, you got a quarter of a second.
It's a short window. It's like the window for Sunken Desert and no LSS. So I think it's a harder load.
Oh no.
Oh.
That should be an instant reset.
Yeah.
Instant reset to your save point and keep on going. This is 4 battles in a row that you cannot run away from.
Yep.
Yeah, it's quicker to reset and attempt to skip it again than it is to fight them.
That's for sure. I think he will reset after the first battle when he sees he has to do another battle.
Yeah, if you don't have experience with what happens when you get into this battle.
That's the problem when you played the game casually like 10 years ago and didn't remember what's going on without all the skips.
Yeah, you still can't run away, unfortunately.
And he fights the battles, I think. Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I disagree with that.
I think it just comes down to experience for knowing to reset there, I think.
Yeah. And
Oh, yeah. Chad also points out that it will overlevel Frog and cause the flea manipulation not to work out so well.
oh.
Because even though Frog's not in your party and he's not even choosable as a member of your party, he still gets experience from the battles that you fight.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I was only thinking when he's in your party membership.
Yeah, it's yeah, here's the 4th battle. It's quite a gauntlet. But a couple extra levels will, I guess, help with the flea fight, I guess.
Depends on attacks from Flea.
Yeah.
I mean, if Flea does this...
Flea can be really mean.
I don't know how the attack is named. But when she decides to attack with Chrono, it can be go wrong.
Yeah, it can definitely go pretty wrong. Taking the battle skip there, very safe.
And Sparox is on Mercure manipulation. He bumps into it and I don't know how much time it saves, but it saves a bunch of, I think.
It feels like at least 4 seconds, if not more.
Oh, he didn't bump into... Oh, okay, he goes for it. Never mind. He was staying so far away that I was thinking he don't go for the last bumping. Acefrog pick up the shelter on the left side. And did he go for a safety backup reload?
I didn't notice. I don't think so, though. I think he's just gonna try and take on Massimmune.
Oh wait, I check it right now. Yeah,
he did.
He did go for it.
He did, yeah, it just came up.
Yep.
And again, we're looking to get the criticals on Chrono, and this first battle sets up the criticals for the next half of the Massimmune fight.
You need only 1 crit.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know if it's the first or the second one, but 1 crit is enough to have the right RNG. Oh, and Sparox missed his bad skip right here and drops the RNG manipulation. That means he has to do a backup load before he enters the Magus castle.
Yeah, that's the bird skip of destiny.
Yep. That bird skip can lose you 10 seconds. Because you drop your RNG manipulation. And Acefrog is done with his Mercer and Neon fight. I didn't watch if he got hit with Chrono for 33, but I
did.
think so.
He did get hit for 33.
Nice, so he's on the right RNG. And we have great cutscenes on Sparox side. So let's switch over to Acefrog. Let's see what he gets here. Did a clean opening with the Chrono attack and the antipode. Here we go, the crit. Oh. Did Chrono hit for 50? Is that normal? Yeah, the second hit is 53, I think. Yeah, and still no Kapanu.
Yeah, I think he was supposed to get that last slash in before Luca got hit. Unfortunately, looks like he's gonna have to improvise a little bit.
Oh, why did that happen? Because of the overlevel?
Yeah, that could be one of the reasons. It doesn't really affect your ATB over leveling. It'll affect your damage numbers a little bit.
Yeah.
It's really hard to say. I think he might have just been a little bit slow with the antipode input, because you're supposed to do it as soon as you see Chrono's menu open. So you have all three menus open and you input your antipode and your slash, and it switches his targeting from Luca to Chrono.
It's not looking good for Acefrog. This round was already cursed after 15 minutes.
But Chrono still has more than enough speed in order to make this battle pretty safe. Like, that's normally what I do for my non-manipulated strategy, is I just have Chrono be designated healer. It's almost worthwhile to have him not slash at all and wait to see who gets hit to heal up. It really depends on how safe you feel with the fight.
Yeah, that's the safest strategy you can go for. Oh, he decided to slash.
Yeah, that's one of the questions. If you're worried about dying, you definitely want to just keep him in his charge mode, because his counterattacks do nothing. He doesn't attack you at all.
Yep, I agree with that. It costs you a little bit of time because of the casting animation, but it's very safe.
Yeah.
Very safe strategy. Oh. Should be dead soon, I think. 1 or 2 more antipods and should be fine. Okay, here we go. He's dead.
Alright, I'm gonna queue up Frog's theme here for the second Frog cutscene, just to make it all that more epic.
Ooh, Sparox decided to go between the stone and the blue snake. It can be very risky.
It can be very risky.
Depends on the movement of the snake. So I never go for it. I always go around the stone. But it paid off for him. And again, no, I think, for Sparox. So let's see if Acefrog remembers to go to the frog. Not like Sparox.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, I find it really difficult to get my bearings sometimes after the Masamune fight.
Okay.
But that's just me.
Just you? Are you sure? And he decided to go to the frog forest. Here we go.
No.
Let's pray for the new. Oh boys, we have it. Oh, I cannot believe it. Spam the fucking emote. Here we go. So already minus 10 minutes for Acefrog right here. So he's pretty close to it. Let's see if Acefrog goes for... Oh, he triggered the fight. Please, DD.
It's too much fun. I can't help myself.
Yeah, Campaign was too awesome. So let's see if Acefrog goes for the back upload before, after the fade out for Melchior. And Sparox is entering right now. Finally, the magic cave after 10 minutes of cutscenes.
Yeah. So we've got they're actually gremlins. I like to refer to them as rats, but
Is there gremlins? Yeah, you are right.
Oh.
What's going on?
I
Oh,
think
he
that
uses
I
lightning.
think that might have been a mash mistake there. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He was not on the right RNG manipulation, so
Yeah, we're gonna have to reload here. I went through the middle.
oh, I didn't know you can go to the middle.
That's how I used to do it.
Okay, I always go to the right side.
The right side is definitely safer, but I definitely used to go through the middle.
And use shelter and safe reload. I think is the shelter a good idea? Because I think player 3 has to be less HP, or is it more HP than Frog in the flea fight?
I don't think it
remember.
matters too much with Robo in your party. It's a little more important if you're using
Oh.
Marley.
Oh, okay.
Robo has so much more HP than her.
Yeah.
But you definitely want Frog to take a little bit of damage in the first fight.
Yeah, that should be with the acid rain on Frog. Let's see if Acefrog gets the right text box canceling right here.
It doesn't look like it, unfortunately.
Yep, he doesn't get it.
It's interesting though. I don't think the windows here are all that tight, as long as you don't get attacked too much. Like one attack, I think is fine. You might still end up on the correct RNG. We can verify this in the next battle.
Yeah, and Sparox is on his fight, and let's see if we are on the right RNG manipulation.
I have a feeling that it's not going to work out that well because of the extra battles, and we might be seeing a non-manipulated flea fight here.
You mean on Acefrog's side? Sparox didn't overlevel at all.
Oh, that's right. My bad. Wrong players. You're right.
Yes. Yeah, he got Crimson Ram for 46. That should be fine.
It looks like the damage numbers weren't quite correct there at the end of the fight.
Let's hope he remembers to equip. That's a major part about that.
Yes,
That
I
happens
lost a
to me
run.
so often. I forgot about that. I lost a very good run on it because the LSS run, the no LSS run, you pick Maul into the group, and I forgot about that. And I had to grind later 10 tech points. But he did his equipment. Power Scarf. Yeah, that's right. Is it right? Yeah, it's right. You
Yep.
pick up Magic Scarf later after the slash fight. So he remembered it very well, or picked up his notes.
Yeah,
And
that's got me before too. You're fine for the flea fight if you don't put the power scarf on, but for the slash fight you need that extra damage. And you'll end up off RNG after the first battle. All your crits will be off.
oh, okay.
Yeah, you need the power scarf there.
Frog got an attack off with 188. That's totally fine. So let's hope he can count to 16. And he should have it in his pocket. This fight. And
I just love this battle. It's so
Flea
silly.
fight?
It's so silly.
I
He just
hate
stands
it
there laughing.
because-
It's a little boring, but
Yeah, because of that I'm going to be lazy on that fight. And I did it, I think twice. I didn't count at all and was like talking to my chat, and then Flea decided to wreck my ass.
yeah, when you're looking for your right window to do it, you want 4 non-criticals and 1 crit, but that can kind of throw people off if they're not paying attention, because right before that you get 2 non-criticals and then a crit. So you're like, oh wait, I'm there, but you're 5 attacks short.
Yeah, if you are good like El Grand Cherry, you know the damage numbers and can go for a break, can leave this fight on itself and come back and watch the damage numbers and know when you have to do your attacks.
That's an interesting point. I like that.
Yep, it's basically a P-break. A short P-break. Short as an after Magus. So hand rush skip is confirmed for that.
Alright, very good. Clean flea
yeah.
fight.
Clean free fight, that's for sure.
I think that's one thing that we should try and update in the notes if people are playing on emulator or SNES. I really suggest going for the Robo Mid-Tonic there at the end and using the Robo Mid-Tonic on the slash fight. It's way safer. And it doesn't really cost that much time. But it does not work on Virtual Console. So that's one thing that you have to note.
Oh really? Doesn't work on Virtual Console?
Yeah, that's why we do the or that's why the very, very tight mid-tonic on the slash fight is routed that way. Because they had to change the very end slightly because for some reason the RNG didn't progress the same on VC. There's a couple battles where that matters. I think Elixir glitches are a little bit different, or 100% on Virtual Console as well.
Oh, okay.
But there's very few, yeah, there's very few positions where that actually comes up, but this is one of the battles where it did come up. And the only difference is that you delay Chrono's attack at the end of Flea so that Robo's menu opens. And while Chrono's attacking, you set Robo to item. And then during the slash fight after Frog gets spin cut, then when Robo's turn comes up, you just mid-tonic with Robo and then attack with Chrono. And then you follow the rest of the script the same way.
Really?
Yep.
Why are we not using that?
I'm not quite sure how that got lost in the route, but I think it was there because it's like correct for every version.
Yeah, I have to pick that up because I don't like it at all.
Yeah,
And
it's very scary. Like you only have.
Acefrog is on the right RNG manipulation. That's very good.
Ooh, excellent.
So let's see if Sparox pulls off a slash fight. So I think the part is right now coming up. Yeah, hold X, release X, wait for frog crit, here we go, and attack again. Nice. Okay, that was the first phase of the fight basically. Because the only thing what you have to do now is hold X. And the second phase is coming up soon. And the second phase is very tricky at the end. Because you have to do the 8 frame window if you do it.
I think you're a little bit ahead of me. I'm gonna try and reboot these streams here.
No, he picked up this phase 2 right now, yeah. I think you are totally fine. We're just talking about... Yeah, he waits for the frog attack. Okay, mid tonic, come on. Here we go. Very clean. For now. And now he has to wait for the spin cut animation and see what happens. And Acefrog is on a snizzball fight. Should be easy. It's not a big factor. So let's concentrate a little bit on the slash fight here. He can't die here if he messes it a little bit up. Okay, slash should be moving left, I think now, or on the next turn.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and now the spin cut comes up. Here we go. So, and I think he goes for the 8 frame window. Yep. Let's see if we get it. Looks good, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. And he waits for the frog crit, that's very good. Only attack with Chrono. Wait again. Yeah, and he got it. That's basically the fight. No major risks. Only hold X a little bit and then wait for the yes indeed. And finish slash off with frog.
It's really nice when you see that yes indeed and you know you're on script. You can just set the controller down. You don't need to touch anything else for the rest of the fight.
Yeah, but what I do is
oh well, you're right.
When Chrono crits, frog crits the last attack. With his last attack, I set Chrono to attack to set up my runaway, and he don't go for it. So it's not a big deal. It's like there are things that does only matter if you are very good in this game. If you have a good time, you should get a better combat system, I think, should I say? I don't know how to call it, to pronounce it. Did he help me?
I'm sorry, I actually wasn't paying attention to you. Ask the question again. So Sparox is on the home stretch here. There's just a couple tight battles, but mostly just a bunch of battle skips.
Oh, he don't hold LR for a couple of seconds, but he set up his stash on Chrono and just run away. So that's good.
Yeah, that was my go-to for a while. It's not really any slower. Like it's kind of like in Final Fantasy 6 or 4 when you've got the time to sort of mess around in your menu when the game's on its own clock. Ooh, it looks like Luca was taking a little nap there. It's fine though.
The nap is good.
She needs it.
What, you hurt Avono's feelings? Oh yeah, you hurt him. You hurt my feelings, dude, because you didn't pay attention to me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was trying to rejigger the stream there.
It's totally fine. Okay, now the funny part of the tower climb begins on Sparox side. Let's see if he goes for the shelter skip. Oh. He didn't pick up the dark mail, but we are not running no LSS. Never mind.
Yeah. Do you even grab the dark mail? Like, do you use... Oh, you need that for money. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, you need 40k at the end.
Yeah, for those sight caps. They're pretty OP, actually.
Hey, and Acefrog got his bird skip. Nice. Very good on his side. And Sparox waits. He doesn't go for the rolly skip. On the right
It's certainly
side.
time that he has to his advantage.
And here we go with ooh, very clean.
Yeah, very
trap
quick.
room.
That's quicker than I ever do that room.
And he goes for the upright strategy. He has balls. That's for sure.
Balls of steel. Where's my Duke Nukem soundboard?
Yeah, Duke Nukem. Oh, he took it a little bit slow on the Outlaw skip. This is positioning, that was not that clean, but he got it at least. And and let's see if he goes for the shelter skip strategy or the easy one. Yeah, he's going for the easy one. I think for newer players, it's the better choice. Because it's a little bit tricky.
Yeah, it's tricky, and there's not any room for error so much in the Robo strat. In the Lucas strat, there's not as tight timing, and your room for error is much higher.
Yeah. But if you know what you do, for me right now is the shelter skip strategy easier to pull off.
Yeah, I've only actually pulled off shelter skip once.
But I practice this a lot. It's not that easy. That's for sure. Oh, he goes for the robo strats. Interesting.
Alright. So far so good.
Let's see. Wait for... Oh, he didn't wait for robo right here. For Chrono. Oh no, he did. Never mind. He did wait for Chrono. But I think he's...
Yeah, he's looking good here.
I think he's too slow.
You got the fires.
Yeah, because Frog ATP was up before he did his laser spin.
Yeah, that's
And
a
normally
really tight battle.
Yeah, normally what you do, you don't mesh A with Chrono. You wait up when his tech comes up, and then mesh A.
Right.
Then you hold X for Frog, and you wait with Robo. You wait with Robo so long that Chrono's ATP is up again, and then you laser spin and attack the bottom right with Chrono. That is how you do it perfectly. But let's see if he gets the 119. I don't think so. I think he gets
Yeah, I know 3 fires is definitely bad.
I think he gets the 1780, 1980. I think he gets that pattern.
Yeah, one thing that Red Slash worked on a little bit, and I plan on working on a little bit too, is backup Magus fights for each of the possible ending values there, which would be pretty hilarious. Like there's already a 118 fight sort of routed. It's kind of tight and difficult, but it's definitely still faster than reloading.
And let's see what you get.
119, please.
And 119. Wow, I cannot believe it. Crazy. Okay. That never happens to me before. That's funny. But he should shelter here. Because he got hit a
Yeah,
little bit.
he definitely got hit. Safety save. Alright,
Yeah,
Acefrog's onto the cutscenes. He's not too far behind.
Yeah. I mean, he's 15 minutes. He might be, if he don't screw up the reset, he should be like, I think, 1 minute behind. Because, or maybe 2. Because of the Denador Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the 4 battles he did take. So, Sparox was on his Magus fight and he should take it home. This battle right here. Because the Magus fight is very easy, basically. You have a lot of time to set up your attacks. And don't throw your RNG manipulation. Because he always use barrier change when you attack. The only one he doesn't do his barrier change is when the frog attacks with his Mess Immune. Because it breaks his defense.
I wonder if the fact that he got the second critical with Frog on that last fight there before the Aussie switches meant that he was still within the window or something. Because I know that on that fight, sometimes if you pause it, the critical damage is like just a little bit shy of killing it, like 5 damage shy. And I think if you get that, you're definitely going to be late, but maybe that has something to do with it. Getting that 119 was pretty hype, actually.
Yeah, pretty sick.
Looks like we might actually be just shy of sub 2.
It could be should be sub 2, I think. If he get a clean fight, should be very close to sub 2. I mean, did I say sub 3? Oh, almost a mistake on the Chrono tag menu, but he saved it very well.
Alright, I got kicked out of the IRC channel. Seeing if I can get back into there.
Oh, you mean on the...
SRL, yeah.
Yeah, SRL race. Okay. And he should be fine. Sparox with a clean fight. Yes, Rocket Punch. Here we go. Lightning before Magus got his risky spell off. And let's see. Here we go. He should take it home. First phase is over and the second phase is kinda easy with RNG manipulation and unequippage. Because the dark matter doesn't do that much damage. I think you can survive 3 of them if
Alright.
you are bad with your attacks. and normally he gets 2 off. If you are fast enough, you can do it with 1 dark matter, but you don't want to do it because of RNG manipulation on the Black Tyranno layer, or Tyranno layer, I think. But it doesn't matter in this tournament. So you can, if you are meshing fast enough, you can kill him before he does his second dark matter.
Yes, exactly. The 3 lightnings is the big crunch point there.
Yep. So, oh, nose up 2. Okay. My calculation was very bad.
There it is. We'll wait for him to take a knee. That done. There we go.
I almost up 2. Nice.
2 hours, 29. Very, very good. 2 hours,
Yep.
32... Yeah, 32 seconds is the official time there. Very good
nice.
run.
GG for Sparox. He did a very clean run.
It was a very clean run, yes.
No major mistakes.
I always see him playing SNES 9X in Discord, so I think he's been doing quite a bit of practice.
Yep. I think, yeah, the only thing, he was not on the tank manipulation. He was very lucky with his R-Series fight. Hacker and Zombo skip was okay.
Looks like the bats were a little trolly there for Acefrog.
Acefrog. Yeah. But in general, it was a very good run from Sparox. I agree with that. So Acefrog. Let's see if he can dodge the 5 threats or 6. Here we go. And he has to do a back upload here. And he should shelter.
He might be going for the later back upload after he runs up each side of the castle.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me to do that, but... Oh, maybe if he dies, he back uploads.
Yeah, it's a safer back upload, just
Yeah.
because if you're not certain that you're going to hit it, then it's better to just reload right before the fight instead of having to run up and down each side again.
Yeah, that's... Is it the same back upload? Or does he use
yeah, there's no fights. You're literally just progressing the story a little bit further and then saving before you get into the first fight.
Oh, okay, alright.
So you have to walk back out of Magus' castle again.
Yeah, okay. I disagree with the strategy, but of course it's a safer way for newer runners. Of course. Let's see if he gets the right RNG manipulation for the flea fight, because he's over-leveled.
Yeah.
That might be interesting.
When you're over leveled, I think what ends up happening is, like, I always like to call it the half manipulation, where it seems like it's going all right, but then she'll start countering you halfway through.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's just because since Frog is over leveled, he's doing more damage, and he changes her phases at an unopportune time.
I missed it. Did he back upload?
Yeah, he walked out and saved and loaded.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I was actually looking at chat at that moment.
I was watching on my water bottle.
There's the Crimson Rain. Yeah, it looks like he must have.
Yeah, looks good.
Get a little bit of Gato on the go here. Yummy frog for Ayla eat.
Yeah, that's the best. I like this scene. Yummy frog for Ella eat.
She doesn't even care that the frog has a big old sword in its hand. It's like, yeah, that's probably be tasty, you know.
Yeah. Oh, and Acefrog has trouble with his unequip glitch on Frog's helm. Let's see. Yeah, Robbie best, and here we go. Nice. Okay.
The moment of truth. Ooh.
Yep, the moment of truth. Oh, that was that was very close to be getting our encounter.
He took that in a pure diagonal way.
Yeah, I bump always into the wall and get the right pass with the wall, if you know what I mean.
Oh wow, it looks like this will probably work out. Ottavino, in his great infinite wisdom, thinks that the levels should be good.
Oh, our mastermind. If he speaks the words, it's always the truth.
I love how the
Mastermind
floor
automatic.
falls away on this battle. It's so cool.
What did you say?
I like how the floor falls away in the flea battle.
Oh yeah.
It just looks so cool. 49. Yeah, it looks like he's good to go.
So 4 extra battles didn't add enough XP.
I really
That's
thought that
funny.
extra battles would have... Wow, okay.
So it's a very huge window you can take.
They must be worth a lot of tech points, but not a lot of XP.
Yeah. I didn't watch how many they give.
No, that's not really something that we try to ever encounter. Looks like Sparox is going to continue into any percent.
Yeah, it was. I wanted to say the same thing you did like 1 second before. I wanted to say it.
I just have the leg advantage. That's all.
Yeah. Damn it. Oh, he fade out directly before he triggers the first cutscene. There's the first mistake for Sparox.
Yeah, I wonder, could it be faster to fade out the first cutscene? Probably not.
No. Maybe watch Red Slash, but if he did not do it, then no.
I've been toying around with the fade out for the captain. It's like basically equal time, but it looks pretty cool as long as you get it right.
And Acefrog got a very clean free fight right here. Very nice. Let's see if you can take it with over to Slash. Oh wait, what is he doing? Safety save?
Is there a backup strat if Frog did level? I believe Red Slash said something about not doing anything if she counterattacks, because it might end up leaving her in the state which we got her into. But that is something that I would have to look into a little bit more. The backup strat would just be try and kill her and not die, I think.
Basically. A backup strat is let Chrono die and heal up with the other parts.
Yeah, if Chrono's dead, she can't do the stare counterattack, which does like 90 damage to each of your party members. Which at this point in the game and being underleveled, that's way too much to deal with. You're better off just having Chrono die. It definitely kind of sucks because it throws off some of the later fights a little bit, but... He's getting volcanoed to death.
You get wrecked. Why did he not run away? Okay, here we go. Slash fight for Acefrog. Waited for the crit, and he should wait for the attack. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, if you attack before that, Chrono's the one who gets hit, and he has too few HP for the next part of the battle. It also throws off your ATB and everything too.
So let's see. Has to hold X the whole time. But there's a good visual cue when Robo and Chrono's ATP is full. You have to release one for one attack. The X button.
Yeah. It's an interesting visual cue because it looks like Robo should have his ATB or have like his
Yeah.
battle menu open, but
That's very hard for newcomers, this fight, because of that. Because if you don't have time to release your X button. Oh, and he is off RNG right now. He didn't release the X button for... I guess he didn't? Or did I miss it?
I'm not sure.
Oh, he did it. Never mind, I was far behind. That was my fault. Looks very good right now. Oh, he has to scroll up for the mid-tonic. Oh, I think you should mid-tonic before frog attack, right? After frog attacks. Or before?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there.
I'm a little bit confused. But I don't have my script open. I don't know everything. So let's watch and see what happens. If Frog gets spin cut after a couple of attacks, it should be fine.
Yeah. Swing, Chrono attack, he moves quickly.
And he should do it now. Oh. Is he doing the other strat?
I think he might have his own backup here. I'm not sure. Other than that, or he's getting a little lucky.
But it looks very good.
Yeah, it still looks fine. Yeah, it looks like he knew that he was slightly off script, so he's just going to take it a little safe.
Yep. But he get a lot of crits. That's crazy.
And there's still a good chance to get the 119 as well. Oh.
Oh, Frog is dead. That's bad.
Good quick recovery.
You should never let Frog die because he's your main damage dealer. And you should heal up with Chrono if you are of RNG. Heal up with Chrono and let Frog attack. Wow, spin cut again on Chrono.
Okay, there's the counterattacks.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, that might need to... Yeah, it's gonna have to... That's a wasted turn altogether there.
Oh, did he... Yeah, he tried to mid-tonic Frog, I think.
He was just one attack away. He just went for it. I think that's fine.
Oh. Yeah, doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, I don't think Frog's damage rolls matter too much for any other battles here.
Exactly.
Yeah, Slasher, Magic Scarf, Hero Metal, Shelter, and maybe a safety save? No, he's just gonna go for it.
Yeah, normally you cannot die on the pass.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of time losses.
Yeah. It's the only thing that can happen. You can get hit by the guillotines like 20 times And if you don't heal up, then you have a problem if you get an encounter. But otherwise, he should be fine and don't die.
Alright, I'm just going to close this down and
Oh, and Sparox has a Cabernet on his screen. I remember that right now. That's a winner screen with the Cabernet.
Kapanu is for the winner. I always put it on the winner side.
Oh, nice. Man, that's your best aim mode.
Yeah, it was, I like Robothump a lot, but it definitely turned out way better than I expected it to.
Okay, now the tricky part begins on Acefrog's side. First, oh, he did run into the first guillotine. You have always to wait. And what are you doing, DD? Because
Pardon?
my window is not working for Acefrog. What
Oh,
are you doing?
Sorry.
Let me reset. Refresh.
There we go. That should be good. I was just trying to take Sparox's screen off of the overlay there.
I missed the trap room. Damn it, DD. Only because of you.
I feel so terrible. Eribra.
And now I have to watch the restream. Okay, oh. His positioning is not very good on the outlaw skip.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he got the encounter. He didn't hug the wall. Let's rewatch the... Oh, Acefrog runs a funny way for the trap room, but it worked out for him, so...
Yeah, if you don't press up against the wall there in the middle of the room, then you can trigger one of the pits that's right to the right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's very sick room.
So he was just taking it safe and making sure that he would never fall in any pit. Because I think you only have 1 or maybe 2 pixels to squeeze by that one when you're up against the wall in the middle.
Yeah, you have to hug the wall, of course. Oh, you want to run away from that fight? Or did you want to heal? Oh, Frog is dead. Come on. Oh, Frog is on 5 HP. Oh yeah, he didn't heal after the guillotine room. So that's a slightly mistake.
He's got enough mid tonics to spare though. He should be fine.
Yes. I mean, he had option to heal up with Frog and Robo, of course, with his tags. So he goes for the safe way on the first fight. That is basically the no shelter skip route. The first fight.
Yeah, so who's going for slurp cuts here? Oh, slurp cut did 3 damage to less. Or not enough.
That might be because of the slash dead, I think.
I'm not sure. He might have actually.
Frog leveled up right now after this fight. It might be the slash fight that he missed. Because Frog died on the encounter he did before with the Outlaw. So he didn't get XP there, and he leveled up on this one. And that's why he did less damage. And he puts Luca in. He does the no shelter strategy at all. And it's very easy, the strategy with Luca. Because Luca can one-shot one of them.
Yeah, Luca's pretty OP. With the unequipped glitch, she does quite a bit of damage. That's unfortunate that there was no crit with Frog there.
Should be still finds. Oh, interesting. He attacked the wrong one. I disagree with the strategy he does right here.
I think he's a little off there.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh.
Yeah, he wants to slash that first guy, because that's the problem with this battle, is if you lose track of what defense they're on, you can start wasting your turns and your attacks.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oh.
Just use fire. Fire is good enough here. Yeah, these guys, when you attack them with any magic, they turn on their magic defense, so they are now weak to physicals, and vice versa. So as long as you keep track of what damage has been done to what. I think one of the things that he might be missing here is that Chrono's slash is actually a magic attack and not a physical attack.
Yep. And I don't know what he's doing with the bottom left one. He always does magic attacks on him. I think he is very confused right now. Or nervous.
Yeah. Nerves are a big thing.
Yep. Okay, I think he got it right now. Oh, Chrono? Okay, he lives. Physical on. Don't use slap card. Slap card is a physical attack.
Yeah, and I think that just comes with the more time that you run the game, the more of the little bit of information that you need to sort of improvise, because it's one thing to stay on script, but when things go wrong and you need to improvise, being able to do that quickly can really help.
Yeah, that's the experience you get if you screw something up. I think he learned from his mistake with his reset. I hope so.
Yep.
That will never happen again, I think.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that maybe we should put on the rules, is just make sure to disable that.
Yeah, might be a good info.
Alright,
Let's
so
see.
switches 119, please.
Dude, you're only posting only once.
Yeah, my spam is too weak.
You have to do this, man. Spam the shit out of it. Okay, here we go. One more. Got a 120 on the last one. Come on.
No.
Oh, a crit. I don't know. 242.
242 is 121.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's
double
crits are double damage, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
So yeah, he'll have to do a reload here. If
Let's
he's
see
good.
if he does the mesh load or the hot one.
The other backup wasn't a mash. It's the same as Tata, or sorry, reverse bird skip.
Oh,
He's going
so
for
he,
the it's a 0.5 second load, but it's also it's a slightly earlier window. Because you have 3 party members. RNG is slightly different for the windows when you have 1 party member or 2 party members.
oh yes, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he does the hard one. Let's see. If he
Fingers
gets,
crossed.
Let's see if he gets lightning or black. Shadow. Black. Black shadow. The black wind begins to blow.
Ah, the mass immune. But you're just dying to use it.
No
I-
way.
I picture Magus with like that very deep, like evil character anime voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, he always
Fire right
messed
off
it
the
up.
bat.
Yep, he didn't attack directly with Chrono. That's a huge mistake.
Alright, so
You don't heal up. Oh, yeah, that was why I
Chrono
was
might
thinking-
survive. Oh, 1 HP.
Yep, he dies now. I never do 2 attacks after fire because of that.
So he's gonna try a reload here.
Yeah, I think that's the right choice. He should have do it directly after the first fire. That's better than...
Was that the quick reload? I think it was.
I think it was. So he should be getting a lightning, I think. I'm not sure. I didn't never do that before.
Yeah, you wanna get a lightning.
Yeah, I think you get 2 or 3 lightnings at the beginning. Something like that.
Yeah, it's lightning, shadow, lightning.
Oh, okay. Let's see if he has the notes for it. But I think so.
The black wind does begin to blow.
And are we prepared for the void? Maybe. Depends on the RNG manipulation.
Comes in, the crit doesn't matter. So yeah, he went for the quick load. We got a lightning. He wants to continue holding X with Frog.
Makes sense because of.
And then he
energy
wants to
buildup.
wait for the geyser here. Oh, he didn't wait for geyser. I think that matters. We get a water, yeah.
It always matters. That's why it's scripted. Yeah, water is bad.
Not
I
as
mean,
bad
not
as fire,
bad.
but
Yeah, that's for sure. It's not so bad as fire. Here comes a Robo Punch and Lightning again. Nice. Good RNG right here. He should heal up Frog with Robo. Before he does Lightning. Oh no, never mind. Robo has Rubbery Vest. He should be fine.
yeah, one thing I noticed with the 0.5 second load though is that for whatever reason, it's very kind if you make mistakes. It still gives you a lot of the good magic that you want.
Oh, okay. But he should heal up now. Before he does attack first. I disagree with that again.
Very lucky.
Oh yeah, very lucky. It would be 2 deaths if he did fire right here. I think Frog gets 90 damage or 80 versus Robbie Best.
Yeah.
And heal Frog before attacking, dude. Yeah, Frog dies.
Yeah. He can still recover.
Yeah, sure. If he do no attacks on Magus, he can recover every time. But he should heal up first before he does his lightning. Yeah, and he does it. Good choice from him.
Oh, he attacked with Frog again. Oh,
Does that
no, he
matter?
was supposed to. Yeah, I thought that was the second attack with Frog. I thought he attacked, but Frog had died. That was my bad. Alright, so he pushed Magus finally into the last phase. We are on the home stretch here.
He should have it right now. There's no major thing that happens. And he should take it home.
Yeah, Robo should be fine, although I think Robo might need to heal.
I think it does 50 damage, 55.
But Robo still also has the HP down effect on him.
Oh, right. Might be close.
Yeah, it'll be pretty close, I think. We'll see. If it only does 50, then... Oh god, yeah, he's fine. For some reason, I thought it was like 60-something.
Yeah, Frog gets hit for 68 because of his Robbie Vest, but the rest is fine. He has some problems with his management of the menuing stuff.
Yep.
I have a good trick. If you decide Frog to attack, just press up and use the A button. Then you are set on attack and you can mash your A button on that part of the game.
I try and do that too. Setting Frog onto attack here means that you can't accidentally mess up.
Yeah, you can just mash your A button and it's fine.
Yeah, sometimes the ATBs come up in a weird way. Because it's a free-for-all at this point. And it's interesting to note... Sorry, go ahead.
Go for it.
Okay, what I was going to say is that it's interesting to note that if you mash perfectly for all your attacks on Magus, then you can actually kill him one battle value too early if you're going to continue on with an 80% run. It is possible to kill Magus too early.
Yeah, it drops you out of the RNG manipulation, but it doesn't matter in Magus percent.
There
I
it
forgot
is.
What I wanted. Forgot what I wanted to say, but anyways,
And the dot
GG.
done. 232-42. Good game, Acefrog.
GG on both runners, and yeah, Acefrog, sorry for your reset.
Yeah, but you'll still get another chance to race.